Hey friends, it's Erica. Welcome back to the Hip Kit Club YouTube channel. Today I have a layout using the January 2020 kits and one of the January cut files. I have already gone ahead and backed the cut file using some of the Pocket Life cards. Here is a look at the cut file backed. I used some of these cards here from the Pocket Life kit, and then I also used some papers from the pattern paper kit as well. You can see that these are all cut into already. And here's my photo. Our assignment for today is to use the floral ephemera, the thickers from Lucky Us, the Heidi Swapp glitter tape, and the Pinkfresh Studio pocket tags. So I have all those set to the side there, and I'm going to take my cut file and add some foam squares all over the back of the cut file so it is popped up on my background. My photo is printed out in black and white, and it's a photo of our youngest, Liam, and his baby. He has a baby sloth that he absolutely loves. He's had it forever, and it is tore up and grungy and stinky, but he absolutely loves it. He knows that it stinks, but he absolutely loves it. He chews on the nose, and it's like all chewed through, and I tried to wash it, and he still has a funky smell to him, but he absolutely loves him, and he calls him baby. So that's his baby. And I just wanted to document the photo. It's so sweet. The baby's like, he likes to have it resting on his face or touching his face when he gets tired. So that's what is happening there in the photo. So I'm going to take this white cardstock, and I trimmed it down just a little bit because I want to have the black and white striped paper from Pinkfresh Studio off on the sides. So I'm going to ruffle up the edges here, and then I'm going to take this white textured cardstock from the cardstock kit and run it through my sewing machine. Just a simple stitch on each side, just for some texture and some interest to the background. So I'm just going to run this through on both sides really quick. And then I will adhere this to the black and white striped paper from Pinkfresh Studio. That is from the My Favorite Story collection and is my favorite paper ever. So I will adhere it down, and then I will actually cut some of the backing off because the piece that's not showing, I want to be able to save that for a future project. So you'll see me cut that off here in just a little bit. I'm just using some white thread to add the stitching. And this machine is just a Brother sewing machine, and I just use it for stitching all my layouts. One day I bought it because it came with like an embroidery attachment, and I was going to make these little embroidery felt things. Never happened, so I just use it for my layouts. So there we go. So I'll get this stuck down to the black and white striped pattern paper. And as far as I know, we still have some January kits left, so I will link them down below so that you guys can check them out if you're interested in anything that I'm using. You can check them out. They're gorgeous kits. They're filled with some Pinkfresh Studio. There are touches of some Pink Paisley Lucky Us in there, so that's really, really nice as well. Really, really fun and gorgeous embellishments, you guys. This floral ephemera that I'm going to use on the layout is so, so pretty. So there I am cutting off that strip there in the middle that I don't really need back there. So I just wanted to be able to use some of that for other projects. So I saved that. So I'm just pulling off the backing to my foam adhesive, and I'm going to get that stuck down to the layout. I don't pull up all of the backings of the adhesive. That would take forever. So I just do some in the center and then the four corners of the cut file, and it stays in place just fine. So I'm going to add some foam adhesive to the back of my photo, and then I'm also going to use the pocket tags as layers behind my photo, and I make sure that the stitching on the pocket tags is peeking out on the side because I want that detail to show. That way there's some stitching there on the layers and then stitching on the layout as well. Here are the foam thickers from Lucky Us, and I have a hard time using the thickers on this layout, but I do find a couple that I can use, and you'll see that here in a little bit. Just going to get this stuck down to the layers, and I'm just using some fun foam to get them popped up. I just purchased this at Walmart. It's single-sided, sticky on one side, so you just add adhesive to the other side and it sticks perfectly fine for me. I do think that they do have some that's double-sided, but this is the cheaper one. So I'm going to take the glitter tape and run it through this border punch here. I tried to do one with the little heart and it worked just fine, so I went ahead and ran it through this border punch, and I'm just going to have this kind of sticking out the top of my photo, just for some bling on my layout and just a fun little something at the top of the photo, just another layer. And it's super sticky, so I try to remove some of the sticky. I push it down there on my desk, and then I will also put it on my hand to remove some of that sticky, because it is pretty sticky. And then I'll get it tucked in here behind the photo. And then I'm going to use my tiny attacher just to make sure that it stays in place, and then also get these pocket tags stuck together as well. So this little sloth of Liam's, we recently lost it just a couple days ago. We could not find it anywhere, and he was so upset because he sleeps with it every night. So upset. We could not find it, and we just had given up on looking for it because we looked through all the rooms, under the beds, under the couches, in the couches, could not find it. And so we tried to give him a different stuff. We got this little pig the other day, and so he's been kind of carrying that one around, and it was kind of making him happy, but he was still whining about it. And I noticed that the dog was sitting facing the couch with her nose in the couch. I'm like, what in the world are you doing? Like, move out of my way. And she would not move. And so I'm like, there must be like a cracker or something down there, her bone stuck in the couch. And I put my hand in there, and the baby was in the couch. She found the baby. I was like, oh my gosh, she just found the baby. She had been following me around the house while I was looking for the baby. And then when I sat down, she was, I don't know, trying to alert me that it was right there. But it was so funny because she was just sitting there and her nose was like stuck in the couch, and she found the baby. So Lola saved the day. So I'm just sticking in some of this floral ephemera. This floral ephemera is gorgeous, and it's like my absolute favorite embellishment of the kit. So I'm just sticking in some of the black and white pieces. And then I have this little blue floral here, which I will end up changing in a minute to a different flower. Here is one of the chipboard pieces, the frames, that I'm just going to cut it in half and put one half down here at the bottom and then another one at the top. And it just says Collect Moments. And I just thought it was a fun little embellishment to add, and another pop of black. So I love that in the photo he's laying on this star pillow, and it's a black and white stripe, and it goes with this black and white stripe that I kind of matted the layout on, and then the black and white stripe that you can see behind some of the hearts. So here I have this foam thicker. We were to use these foam thickers on our layout, so I used the green XOXO, and then there is this hand, which I know I'm never going to use this hand on a layout, and I just won't do it. I just know I would never use it. So it's actually holding like a clover and some hearts. So I just cut the clover and the hearts out and stuck it in behind the layout, or behind the photo, so the hearts are kind of just poking out there. And I really like the way that that looks. So if there is an embellishment that you know that you won't use, try to do it or use it in a different way. So that hand, I was able to cut the hearts out and use those, and there's actually a saying on there as well, so I'm going to try to cut around that saying and use that on another project as well, just so that the whole sticker is not a waste. But you can always alter and make them your own. If it's something that you know you will not use, just change it up a little bit. So now I'm just taking my journaling and getting it cut out here. I use my We Are Memory Keepers typewriter for my journaling, and it just says Lola and baby and then the year. And I'm just going to stick this down here with some wet adhesive, and that pretty much finishes up my layout. Very easy, very simple. Everything came together very quickly. I love using these kits. Everything coordinates together so well, so everything goes together. So I will have some still shots at the end for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this process video. I will try to link this cut file if it's up on the website for you guys. You can check it out. Make sure that you register on the website though for the free account. That way you guys can download the files. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.